Welcome into the ballpark as we are live on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the AA Texas League. Today, the finale of the 6-game homestand between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up right after this. Kyle Tyler, a right-hander out of the bullpen, will get the starting assignment here. And Bob, what do we need to know about this guy for today's matchup? Well, the ERA says it all. 2.92, 12-1 innings, 6 walks and 6 strikeouts. He definitely has the manpower of striking out this side, so today could be the best day for this guy to show us what he's got. Mason Wynn coming in for Springfield as we are about ready to go on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Let's play ball, in the first pitch by Kyle Tyler. That will be on the edge of the strike zone, and the count now 0-1 as we are underway. First pitch at 1:05 p.m. So far, people getting their tickets scanned in by the first and third base areas. They enter the ballpark, and make sure you get your drinks. It is hot out here, so make sure you guys stay hydrated. Water and Gatorade. You need your electrolytes. Right there to the right field, Joshua Mears, as he makes the play, and there is one away here in this one. Well, the time now to give you the visiting starting lineups is so far, Bob. We saw what last night was held in store for us. And yeah, in Springfield, they pretty much won the game. So far, they lead this series. And so far, San Antonio will try today to get a tied series in a split. And that's right. Kramer Robinson will come in. 1 out, nobody on. Top of 1 for Springfield. Kramer in the box now. And that one is going to get fouled, and the count now is 0-2. Well, today we'll give you your ball clubs. And so far, Springfield at San Antonio, Frisco at Midland, Amarillo at Northwest Arkansas, Corpus Christi at Tulsa, Wichita at Arkansas. That one is lifted. High fly in the air. Rodriguez makes the play in front of the home bullpen, as that will be out number 2 by the first baseman.
Number 25.
So here is Todd Lott. He strides in. Top half of the first inning could be a 1-2-3 inning.
That's a ball.
And that one is well outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So partly cloudy, 87 degrees on this beautiful Sunday, hot afternoon. Final game of the 6-game series between these two ball clubs of the year. Springfield will head home. They play Northwest Arkansas on Tuesday. San Antonio goes to Corpus Christi to play the Hooks. A 6-game set through Tuesday, May 3rd through Mother's Day on May the 8th. Also, my birthday included. Right there, that will be the final out of the inning, as I'll be going to the left fielder out in foul territory. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. So we played 1.5. We have no score. Angel Rondon, a right-hander out of the bullpen, will get the call for Springfield. And so far, what do we know about Rondon? An ERA of 16.20. Boy, as you look at that thing right there, that is one thing that you should be very proud of. Shortstop C.J. Abrams coming in. The bottom half of 1. And here is the pitch. That one is well outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Frisco starts a homestand of 6 as they have the visiting Arkansas Travelers in town.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Arkansas starts their road series. First 6 at Frisco. Second 6 at San Antonio. So far 12 on the road. And pretty much fans will be like, oh man, this is a long time to wait before they go home and play their neighbor team, Northwest Arkansas. Well, time now to give the starting lineups for the home side. Bob, what do these boys need to do today? A home victory sounds nice, I will say. But evidently, you work as a team. That's what you got to do in the sport of baseball. You can't fool around, and most likely, the team has to come to one-man team where somebody is out there by themselves. They can't do that in minor league, AAA, or even Major League Baseball. It is a bullpen of players. Players have to come together to win this one. And right there, as that one is gone. And San Antonio comes in to score on a C.J. Hinojosa single. Boy, and I gotta say, that right there, Bob, pretty amazing, right? If it is amazing, you could say, wow, that one carried out of the ballpark, and it pretty much showed that 357 feet, 91.9, and the exit velocity. That's one thing that makes a guy proud. And right there, did he go? No. As he appeals the call to first base, it's 1 ball, no strike. Joshua Mears at the plate, and that's in for a strike, and the count now 1-1. So far, Wichita playing the Tulsa Drillers on Tuesday. They will start a 6-game homestand. Or correction, yeah, Tulsa is at Wichita.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So beginning Tuesday, May the 10th, Frisco goes to Tulsa. So far, a runner at first after that walk. So a walk inherited with 1 away. And now here is James Wood, the center fielder, as he takes a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. So far, San Antonio this year does not go to Arkansas, Tulsa at all, period. But they do go to Northwest Arkansas, Springfield, and Wichita. And right there, strike 3 called as Wood goes down on strikes, and disagreement of that call. He walks back to the bullpen, and he is not happy about that one, let me tell you. I would not be happy on that call too, John, but evidently the home plate umpire called 3rd strike. And right there, as that will go to the pitcher to first, and that will end the inning. So C.J. Hinojosa gets a single out the left. It's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. As we played 1 this afternoon, we go to the top of the 2nd. San Antonio leads by 1. Now in to start the top of the 2nd is Malcolm Nunez as he strides in. Top half of the 2nd for the Cardinals, and that's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. And Wood will be after it, as that will land out in center field for a base hit. So here is Moises Gomez. As he strides in. Taco Bell double play. Anytime the missions are at home, they can turn 2, and you can get you a nice coupon for a 2 crispy tacos, courtesy of a double play. Right there, that will go foul. The count now 0-2. No balls or 2 strikes. Here's pitch, and that one will be fouled and away. So the count now still remains at 0-2 to Moises Gomez. Still holding on. No balls, 2 strikes, and a swing and a miss gets him down for the first out of the inning. So a strikeout goes to Kyle Tyler. As we look at where that ball was, and so far, that one was well out. Here is Chandler Redmond. He strides in, and he takes a cold strike down in the middle. And the count now is 0-1. Springfield wearing their road grays, red letters and yellow. Springfield, St. Louis logo right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the count now is 0-2. Kyle Tyler looks in and throws to first, keeping Nunez close to the bag. Tying run, go ahead at the plate. 0-2. High in the air. Basabe getting away at third, getting in shallow left for out number 2. So far, C.J. Abrams and Olivier Basabe will be handpicked to win the 2022 Gold Glove Winner Award. So make sure you guys cast your vote here on YouTube Live. You can also pick a ballot up at the main gate when you get out here tonight. And so far,
That's a ball.
may the best guy win between the two. So pretty much we will announce the winner of that trophy. Beautiful gold trophy, shall I say. Yes, and it is a very beautiful gold one. And so far, between these two ball guys, I will say that these guys can really make the game be a whole lot fun during this season. So now that'd be first and third. Springfield will have the tying run out there at third base. Go ahead run will be at first. Here is Ivan Herrera. He strides in, and right there to the first baseman, he makes a play, and they will tightrope out of danger. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. And we go to the bottom of 2, and Missions lead by 1. Augustin Ruiz will come in as we lead off the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1 ball and no strikes to Augustin Ruiz, and that is going to be lifted high fly in the air. Field as the right fielder makes the play, and that will be 1 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
So make sure you guys cast your ballot for your 2 favorite ball guys. You'll have Olivier Basabe, the hot corner third baseman, and C.J. Abrams out there at short. So far last year, C.J. Abrams winning the 2021 Gold Glove Winner Award for best performance of being the high jump thrower that he is. As you can see that last year, he pretty much can high throw in a degree angle to get his guy out at first. So right there, Rondon will ring up the 7 batter. That is Olivier Basabe going down on strikes. Here is Thomas Malone, as that will be hit to the second baseman. Right to first, a 2-1 play, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the top of the 3rd. San Antonio up by 1. Ben DeLuzio coming in for the Springfield top of the 3rd, underway, as that one is in for a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. 0-1 right there, swing on and missed, and that one outclassed for a cold strike. Missions back home on Tuesday, May the 10th, taking on the Arkansas Travelers in a 6-game homestand. Also, it is $2 Taco Day, so make sure you guys come out. High in the air, right there, and that one is gone. So Springfield will definitely tie up this ball game by 1. And so far, putting a smile on a manager's face. Manager gets happy that that one came into play, and yes, there's a lot of fans cheering in Springfield. Springfield doing good this time around, as they are about 8-12 of the year. San Antonio Missions are trying to get their 14th win. Springfield trying to get their 9th of the year. Here's the 0-1. And that one is going to be lifted high in the air, and that will go out of play. So the count now is 0-2. 0-2. And that one popped foul. 0-2. Still remains the count. Arkansas and Midland will be here to start off the leadoff 12 in the biggest homestand of the year. Right there, that will go foul. Count now 0-2. Boy, he continues to foul these balls off, right, Bob? I gotta say, it's a battle. And right there, he rings them up, and there is one away, as he will get the strikeout. Now that'll bring in Kramer Robinson, 0 for 1 to pop out in the first. It's one away, and so far, Kyle Tyler will be getting strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. And so far, strikeouts to him today are important in this contest. Yeah, I said that's right, John. As you can see, that every pitcher that enters this ball game, they know that their duty is simple. Their strikeout is to get a guy out and hopefully get out of this half inning. Right there, high fly. Malone under this one makes the play, and there are 2 away. So just want to remind everybody that's out the ball game today, make sure that if you see a ball that are in play, leave it alone. No interference of balls that are in play. Also, if you get on the field, you will be subject to ejection and immediate arrest by the San Antonio Police Department. So far, there was a few ejections, and pretty much 2 people got ejected out of the ball game because they ran from the right field area to the left field, and they were pretty much running from local security. So right there, swing and a miss, and that will do for this half inning. So Ben DeLuzio ties the ball game here in the top half of the 3rd inning. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, and we are tied at 1. Michael Cantu, today's catcher for the Missions, straying in as we prepare for the bottom of 3, and that one is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So far, glad that you guys are joining us here today, and also best day ever to come out to the ball game. And that one hit the second right there, as that will be recorded for the first out of the inning. C.J. Abrams coming in. He strides in as 0 for 1, a ground out in the first inning. So doing pretty good right there. Missions are up by 1, and they lead in front of Frisco by 1, Amarillo by 2, and Midland by 3. right there. Change up just down and in. And the home plate umpire says yes, that it went on for 1 ball and 1 strike. And right there, hit the first. And that is the second out recorded by the first baseman.
The second baseman.
CJ Hinojosa, 1-for-1 solo home run in the first inning. So far, so good. This could be another 1-2-3 inning. And that is going to be hit right there. Shortstop lays down, and he stops the ball. But that will go on the fielder's choice on a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that'll bring in the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Mears coming in. And a pitch. And that one is going to be right up in the right field. That will get in for a base hit, too. So it's 2 outs, 2 on. In the bottom of 3. Mears hits one. And now here is the center fielder, James Wood. Wood coming in, and that one is far and outside for the ball, and the count now 1-0. 0-for-1 strikeout by Wood. Here's a 1-0. And that one will get fouled, and the count now 1-1. Mission's got the tiebreaker run at second, the go-ahead at first. And that one fouled and away. So the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch down and in, 2-2. So far, so good. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that one hit to short. Right to second as the force out comes. And that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors, 2 left. As we go to the top of the 4th, tied at 1. Malcolm Nunez, 1-for-1 single in the second. Strives for the top half of the 4th inning for Springfield. As we are underway, that one inside for a code strike. And the count now is 0-1. Pitch here. And that one is lifted high in the air, and that will go out of play. So it's no balls and 2 strikes the count. The pitch. And swing and a miss. And right there is another strikeout. And we are looking for 10 strikeouts for a free breakfast on a bun, presented by our proud sponsor of 2022 in the season, and that is courtesy of Whataburger. Here is Moises Gomez as that one is lifted high fly in the air, and Malone making the play, and that will be out number 2. So far, our also proud sponsor, we'll say after this, Chandler Redmond. Coming up, 2 away and nobody on. Top of 4 and tied at 1. And that one is going to be high fly in the 1. Boy, where do you get sweet tea from, I will say. Serving San Antonio since 1956 is Bill Miller's Barbecue. And so far, these guys, gotta say hello, how are you? Glad that you guys have been serving San Antonio since 1956. So far, they serve also Universal City and other places as well. Inside for a code strike, and the count now is 0-1. Patrick Romeri singled in the second and is 1-for-1 here today. Here's the 0-1. Right there, foul, and the count now 0-2. got a great home crowd here this afternoon. So far, hope everybody is enjoying the ball game, and that one's going to be lifted right there, as that will be in for the base hit. So you got runners at first and second, 2 away on that single. That'll bring in Ivan Herrera, the number 8 batter. That one will go foul in the count, 0-1. So San Antonio has to win this one to stay ahead of Frisco by 2 wins. So far, Tulsa and Wichita, today they are tied at 12. And that one lined up into center field for a base hit. And here comes the run. In the score is the go-ahead. And Springfield will take the lead in the tiebreaker. It is now 2-1 Springfield. That'll bring in Ben DeLuzio as he comes in. Runners at first and second, 2 away, and 2-1 is our new score here on this Sunday afternoon. High fly in the air. That will go out of play into left. Out there in the stands. And that one is swung on and missed. High fly out of his shoes. And the count now 0-2. Yes, I would say he better not forget his socks while he's at home plate today. Yeah, I will say that's pretty funny, Bob. So right there, that one is fouled in a way. Still remain no balls, 2 strikes. 1 for 1 is DeLuzio. And that one is going to be hit high in the air. Wood on his horse makes the play, and that will end the inning. Ivan Herrera will get the go-ahead run in to score on this shot. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Springfield leads 2-1. Bottom half of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Yorman Rodriguez. 0 for 1 to ground out in the first. Yorman today the tying run for the Missions. And that one, a 4-seam fastball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one's going to be lifted right there, high fly, and that gets down for extra bases. Going hard to second, and into second on a double, and that will be section 106. 106. Guys get a courtesy coupon for 2 crispy tacos, courtesy of that double. Now in, Augustine Ruiz. He is 0 for 1. So the fly out in the second inning. Tying run, that is at second for the Missions. And right there, change up just down and out. And the count now 0-2. 0-2. And right there, slider is fouled in the way. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch here. And that one again gets fouled. And the pitch. And that one lifted high in the air, left field. Running after it, makes the play in left for route number 1.
Now batting, number 10.
That'll bring in Olivier Basabe. 0 for 1, a strikeout in the second. The pitch here. And that one far and outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at second with 1 away, bottom of 4. on this afternoon, and that's going to be right there as that will hit the ground. But the pitcher to the first baseman will make the play, and Basabe will go down on a ground ball. That's going to bring in Thomas Malone. He is 0 for 1, a ground out in the second. Tying run at third, just 90 feet from scoring in. And to pitch that one outside, it's 1 ball, no strikes. Clouds starting to move in, and so far rain chances.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Rain chances, I will say, they are pretty slim through the day as 15% chance of rain. I do apologize about that. And right there, hit the second, right to first. They get him, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the top of the 5th, and Springfield leads this game by 1. Mason Wynn, the leadoff batter, will strike in,
0 balls, 1 strike.
as that will be in the count. No balls, 1 strike on the pitch. Top of 5 underway, and that one hit high in the air right there to Joshua Mears. As that will be recorded for the out. There is 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Kramer Robertson.
That's going to bring in Kramer Robertson. 0 for 2, a fly out and a pop out. So far, so good here today, and glad you guys could come out to the ball game and just really enjoy this finale of 6. Right there, that ball will get into play, and that is a 1-out double.
Now batting, number 25.
That's going to bring in number 25, Todd Lott. Lott coming in, and that one is going to be hit high in the air. Wood on his horse, cannot get there. Run number 3 will come, and that's going to be an RBI double with 1 away.
Third baseman, Malcolm Nunez.
So that'll bring in Malcolm Nunez, the 4th batter for Springfield. Cardinals lead 3-1, top of 5 here this afternoon. In for a strike, and the count now is 0-1. So far today, if Springfield wins this one, they'll be 9-12. San Antonio will be 13-8 of the year. And so far, San Antonio has to beat Corpus Christi in order to stay ahead of Frisco by just that 1 win. So far, here is the count now is cleared, and here is Moises Gomez. 0 for 2, strikeout and a fly out, 2 away, 1 on, as a run in to score here in this half inning. And that one in for the cold strike, and the count now is 0-1. Pitch here, and in for a cold strike, and the count now 0-2. Pretty good day for baseball, right, Bob? Yeah, and it's pretty good that all of us coming out to the final game of these 2 ball clubs. And so far, I know that next year in 2023, Springfield will be back again. Yes, that is true, Bob. It will definitely happen. So far, with Northwest Arkansas not visiting San Antonio this year, we'll definitely see those guys. Yeah, and it will be a lot of fun if we do see them. And, yeah, I know, but we don't see Northwest Arkansas, I mean, until the end of the year, most likely. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one slider gets fouled and away. So still holding on at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two. And right there, strike 3 gets him down. As that will be the side retired. So Todd Lott will pick up a run on a base hit. We go to the bottom of the 5th. And that will be a 3-1 contest. Springfield by 2. Michael Cantu, the catcher, coming in. As we are underway of the 5th inning here at home. It's no balls and 1 strike. Home half of the 5th by San Antonio. Gotta say, pretty good right there. And that will get past the pitcher. Right to short. And right to first. Beautiful line and clean play for out number 1. C.J. Abrams 0 for 2 and 2 groundouts. Halfway home through this afternoon. So far, time of the day is at least 3 o'clock. And that one is high, and the count now 1-0. Pitch here. That one hit to second. To second to 1, and in is the out, and that will be 2 away in this one. C.J. Hinojosa, 2 for 2, and a home run single on RBI, of course, coming in as well. And line high in the air right there, as that will get in for a center field base hit. So a 2-out single continues to persist the inning to come in and get ready to score. And now here's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. He goes as the tying run of the ball game. And that is lifted high fly in the air. Center field waits on it, makes the play. And that will end the inning. So 5 complete. No runs on a hit. No errors, 1 left. As we go to the 6th. Springfield leads 3-1. Top half of the 6th inning. Chandler Redmond, 1 for 2 single on the run, will strike in. And here is the pitch. That one in for a cold strike. And the count now 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, and that one will be chopped foul in foul territory. And the count now is 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And get him down easily, as that will be 1 away. Well, looking for 1 more strikeout from Kyle Tyler. And we get free breakfast on the bun from Whataburger. Whataburger served hot and fresh 24/7 days a week. And hopefully everybody goes to their neighborhood friendly Whataburger. Also other proud sponsors like Taco Bell. And also our great proud sponsor, that is our sugared sweet tea, served from 1954. That is our barbecue place. 1 for 2. Single and RBI by Yvonne Herrera. Bill Miller's Barbecue. Served since 1953, from our family to yours. And so far they do pretty good in their barbecue, but so far their chicken tenders, they're about $9.25 for just a meal. But evidently they do all right, so they're pretty reasonable. Right there, slider outside. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yvonne Herrera is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch by Kyle, and that one gloved right to Basabe for out number 2. Boy, and I gotta say, John, that Basabe guy out the hot corner, I think he might be the guy that may get that winning glove. Well, I mean, it just depends, everybody. Make sure you cast your ballot. We have ballots outside. Remember, you get 1 ballot. If you get a lot of ballots where you cheat, then do not do that, because you will be disqualified from the game. You will be subject to immediate ejection, also arrest as well. So make sure you follow the rules here in minor league baseball. Pitch here, and that one is drilled right there, line drive. That's going to get in for extra bases, as that'll put the 4th runner straight to home, and Springfield will get the 4th run of their guys through to score. And that's going to bring in the leadoff batter, Mason Wynn, on that RBI double. Pitch right there, high in the air. And that one will drop for a base hit. And in is another RBI double. And Springfield now leads the ball game by 5-1. That's going to bring in Kramer Robertson. 5-1 Springfield here in the top half of the 6th, and that's going to be line drive right there, and that's going to get in for a base hit. And now the 6th on that one. Make that 3 RBI doubles of this half inning. So gracious me, Springfield really putting the runs on the board. 3 RBI doubles on that one. And time is being called as here comes the missions manager. And that's going to do for the starter here this afternoon by Kyle Tyler. Tyler gets the standing ovations. And yes, he did get strikeouts. Can't say he didn't, but he pretty much did the best he could. But the bullpen now steps into action.
Your attention, please.
San Antonio will now trail by this game by 5 runs. Reggie Lawson, a Californian-born right-hander, will get the call. 6'4", 205 pounds, ready to go for a pitch reliever here this afternoon. Todd Lott to see him, and that one will get high in the air. And right there, as that will be a fly out. And finally, that will put the side to a retired inning. So I do say that there was 3 RBI doubles that led to 3 runs coming in. And Springfield will lead the ball game 6-1.
The center fielder.
Center fielder, that is James Wood, will lead the home half of the 6th inning, as he takes a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. Down to the last few innings of the current homestand. And so far, the 2nd of this homestand will wrap up. Don't forget, 3rd homestand with the Arkansas Travelers. 4th with Midland. Midland doing pretty good. They are 10-11 of the year. Frisco 12-7. Those are my roommates type of guys. And right there, that will be the strikeout as he gets caught looking. And there is out number 1. Wood will go down, the first retiree of the 6th inning. Now it's first baseman Yorman Rodriguez taking a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. Double in the 4th, that is 1 for 2 by Rodriguez. So far, Missions are looking to claw back up in this one. And that one will be down and foul. So the count now 0-2. Total for Springfield, 57 for Angel Rondon. And the pitch. That one going to be lifted. And the first baseman tries to get some leather on it, as that will go right past him in right field for a base hit. So, boy, howdies, you look at that play again. It shows the first baseman trying to get that good leather on it. And here's Augustine Ruiz. And right there to second, right to second, right to first as they get him. And that is another double play that results the hit getting erased. And that will end the 6th inning. Springfield leads by 5. Top half of the 7th for the Cardinals. Here's Malcolm Nunez, single in the 2nd, and is 1 for 3 here this afternoon. Right there, that will get foul, and the count now 0-1. Top of 7, Springfield 6, Missions 1. Last day of the 2 home clubs coming up together, and that one is fair, as that will be getting in for extra bases, and that will be a no-out double.
Now batting, right fielder.
And Springfield's got their 7th potential run at second base. Here is Moises Gomez, and that's going to be lifted high in the air, and that will go out of play. Final game of the 6-game homestand here in the 2nd homestand of the year. And right there, that will be in for the strike, and the count now 0-2. So pretty good right there. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that one is going to be up in right field, and that will be caught by the right fielder Joshua Mears, as that will be 1 away, with still the runner hanging on at second.
Number 41.
Here's Chandler Redmond. He is 1 for 3. A single and a run comes in. And in for a code strike. It's 0-1. Glad that you guys are coming aboard here this afternoon. Thank y'all. We got shout outs going to Springfield residents out there in Missouri. We got Corpus Christi, Amarillo, and Frisco, and Wichita also watching. So hope you guys know that, hey, a happy week for y'all. Also, happy Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is also the 8th of May, and also my 29th birthday. So hope you guys wish me a very great happy birthday. Also, for a lot of those that know, we are doing a vote on who gets the gold glove. That is CJ Abrams or Olivier Basabe. Make sure you guys get a ballot and take a vote. Who gets that gold glove trophy? Here's the 2-2, and that one is going to be. And the count now is 2-2. Runner at second, 1 away. Top of 7, 6-1 Springfield. So far, pretty good for the ball clubs here today. We will go ahead and give the final line scores of this week's contest. And that one is a swing and a miss, and they'll get them down. And Lawson, first strikeout of the afternoon. That'll bring in Patrick Romeri. Romeri coming in is 3 for 3, looking for 4 for 4 here today. He had 3 singles with a run installed. Pretty good right there, I do say. And that one is hit high in the air. Malone on his horse up in left center, and that will do. Well, get up and stretch, everybody. It's time to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Springfield leads 6-1. Bottom of the 7th, here is Olivier Basabe, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. The hot corner third baseman, I like Olivier. He's pretty good. So far, make sure you guys get one ballot and one ballot only. There is no room for cheating, because if you cheat, you are disqualified. Because this election for Olivier and CJ Abrams must go clean. There is no room for voter fraud or cheating in minor league baseball. There is one ballot only. Thomas Malone is 0 for 2 and 2 groundouts. So yes, whoever what I would go say was minor league baseball said that the San Diego Padres came up to 2 nominees, and that is Olivier Basabe and CJ Abrams. Right there to first as he gets him down for 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Boy, Corpus Christi, top half of the 6th inning, trailing the Tulsa Drillers 2-1 in the score. There at Drillers Field. Pitch here, and that one will be lined right to first, and that will end the 7th after that play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the top half of the 8th, and Springfield leads by 5. The catcher is Ivan Herrera. He is 1 for 3. And here we go with inning number 8, as that one is in for a strike. And the count now 0-1. 2 last innings of this homestand, and so far the final game of these 2 ball clubs of the year, Springfield and San Antonio. No balls, 2 strikes. That one lifted high in the air and out of play. So the count now is no balls, 2 strikes in that one. The pitch, swing and a miss, and they get him down. And Lawson gets another one here in this top half of the 8th. Here is Ben Deluzio as he comes in, and that's going to be lined high in the air as he makes the play and makes it right into the coacher's box. And for out number 2. That'll bring in Mason Wynn, 1 for 4 double RBI and a run. Well, the crowds are getting a little bit cranky. I don't blame the crankiness. So far as you look, that San Antonio trails this game by 5 over Springfield. Boy, fans out there in Tulsa just really having a good game so far. 2-1 the score as the Drillers lead Corpus Christi by just the 1 run. Here's the pitch, and that one lifted high in the air. Malone, and off the foul pole, there goes the doink. And that is a number 7 run in the score. Springfield look like they have this series well in their pocketbooks, and I will say that these guys on the road making it all the way worthwhile. I will say that they're doing really well. So Springfield, if they win this one today, it'll be 4-3. Or Yeah, about there. Same. 4-3. And that one is going to be line drive up the middle center field for the base hit. So Springfield will win 4. San Antonio won 3.
Number 25.
So winning 4 could be huge for the Cardinals here today. Here's Todd Lott in there for a cold strike, and the count now is 0-1. So far, give you scores from Frisco and Midland. And so far, gotta say, it is going really well out there in Permian Basin. Frisco Rough Riders and Midland Rockhounds playing their game. So far, Frisco leads the ball game by 2 runs over Midland in the top half of the 7th inning. 5-3 to score there at good old Franco Park. And right there, that will be swing and a miss, and that will do for this half inning. Well, Mason Wynn will pick up another run as that ball will hit the foul pole, and Springfield will lead this game by 7-1. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and Springfield leads by 6. C.J. Abrams 0 for 3, ground out in the 5th inning. So far, so good, as this will be the Cardinals' opportunity of winning here in this one. A lefty and a righty getting warmed up. Garrett Williams and Kyle Leafy coming up for the Springfield Cardinals in relief. So here's the pitch, and that one's going to be lined right up the middle, and it goes to center field for the out. So there's one away. Not what the home 8th inning would be bad about now, but so far San Antonio down to their final 5 outs of this homestand. C.J. Hinojosa 3 for 3. And that one hit the third. Third to first gets them down by a footstep, and there is 2 quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now down to their final 4 outs of play. And now here's Joshua Mears. He is 1 for 2. So far, so good. The pitch in for a strike and the changeup, and the count now 0-1. 5-3 Frisco over the Midland Rockhounds. So far, go ahead and give you your scores out there in Arkansas. So far, the bottom half of the 8th inning, the Wichita Wind Surge lead Arkansas by the score of 4-3. And lifted high in the air, and that ball will go foul. 22 balls, 49 strikes in total for Springfield, 71 on the mound for Angel Rondon. And that one hit high in the air, center field giving chase. And he can't get there. That ball will get off the wall, as that's going to be a 2-out double. And so far, as you look at this last play, that was pretty epic. I thought he was going to catch that one for the out. Yeah, but glad he didn't do that, John. Because if it did, San Antonio would have been down to their final 3 outs in this one. And now here's the center fielder, James Wood, 0 for 3, a strikeout in the 6th. Mission's looking for some ground to make up as they're down by 6 runs. Right there, that will go out of play and foul, so the count now is 1-1. Here's pitch. And that one is lifted high in the air. And that will get down for a base hit. So runners holding at first and third with still 2 away.
Number 21.
And that's going to bring in number 21. That is the first baseman, Yorman Rodriguez. And ouch, that got him. And that will do for this half inning, as that will be the final out here in the 8th inning. And so far, no runs on a few hits and 2 left. And they tightrope out of danger. We go to the top of the 9th. Springfield leads by 6. Malcolm Nunez drying in as we start the top half of the 9th inning. Rodriguez has to hurry. He gets there, recovered. And that is 3 unassisted on the play at first base. And there's the first out. So here's Moises Gomez, 0 for 4, line out in the 7th. Pitch here. In for a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. 0 for 4 Gomez, doing really well and exceptional at that. And right there and in for a cold strike, 0-2. Pitch here, and that one hit to Abrams, and right to first he gets him down. And there is the second out of the inning. So this half of the 9th inning frame is going by just a little bit quicker, as that will be 2 quick outs. Chandler Redmond coming in, 1 for 4. Pitch here. In for a strike on the borderline pitch. It's 0-1. So far, Springfield getting 3 RBI doubles through the 7th inning. And so far, all earns have been runned. Runned and earned, I will say. So pretty good right there. And that is strike 3. As that is a 1-2-3, that will decide the retired. Garrett Williams, a left-hander out of the bullpen, will get the closing door in this one. And 6'1" and 200 pounds. Here's Augustin Ruiz. The designated hitter, that is Ruiz, coming in. And we start the bottom of the 9th with a ball outside. Edwin Nunez and Kyle Leafy coming in, 2 right-handers, warming up the activity with Springfield's bullpen. And that one is down and foul, so the count now 1-1. Mission fans, we are back on Tuesday, May 10th, taking on the visiting Arkansas Travelers. Start up a 12-game homestand beginning on May the 10th.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And so far, hope everybody is looking forward to the time where we meet at home. Right there, and that is strike 3. Uh-oh, Ruiz is getting himself into trouble. And he has been tossed. Augustin Ruiz gets ejected out of the ball game for disagreeing a call that the home plate umpire has said. He is now out of the ball game. Well, you don't see that every day, but now you do. He is gone out of that one, and that's going to be right there out in left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Running hard, going to first, going to second. He's in there safely. As the second run for the Missions about ready to come in. And all they need is another base hit. Pitch here, and that one is a curveball outside. It's 1-0 on the borderline pitch. 0 for 3, ground out in the 7th by Malone. And it's pretty good right there. Here's a 1-0. And that one is lifted high in the air. And that diving catch by the left fielder for the out. And there is 2 away.
Now batting.
And as you can see, the left fielder dives the catch. And that is Romeri. 1699 miles an hour. Root efficiency covered 100% of that side of the field. Now the last at bat for this homestand, Michael Cantu. It's 0 for 3, a ground out in the 7th. Springfield is leading this game 7-1 in the bottom of the 9th. And that is going to be lifted. High fly in the air, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Going hard, running. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and not in time, as that's going to be an RBI triple on the play. So Cantu gets in 3rd. And a tough decision now as there's 2 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop C.J. Abrams as he takes a cold strike, and the count now 0-1. So Corpus Christi beginning Tuesday night at 7:05. And you'll have Matt Scampi and John Singleton being out there. And that is down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 away, runner at 3rd. Last strike of the homestand. Here is the pitch. And that one is going to be lifted high in the air. And that's going to get down. The 3rd run is in to score for San Antonio. And that's going to go down on an RBI fielder's choice.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that's going to bring in the second baseman, C.J. Hinojosa. 3 for 4, home run, 2 singles, RBI today. Bottom of 9, 7-3 Springfield, as Cardinals have led the ball game through the way. And that one lifted high fly in the air. Gone! A home run. San Antonio making a little push. And as you can see that these guys, they do not, and I'm saying it, they do not go quietly through the night on that one. So pretty good right there. And I do say it is getting pretty exciting. Connor Jones coming in 6'3" and 220 pounds. Will be in to get the door shut and earn the save for the final out. Here's a right fielder, Joshua Mears. As he strides, and that one is a 4-seam fastball, down and out. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 for 3 double single by Mears today. Partly cloudy. Chance of thunderstorms later on. And the pitch. That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Great hold up right there by Mears. 7-5 Springfield. The Missions are trailing just by the 2. Pitch here. And that one hit high in the air right there. Second baseman has it. And ball game. So Springfield wins this one in the final of 7-5 today. San Antonio is 13-8. And Springfield is 9-12. So far, so good here today. Rondon gets the win. Tyler gets the loss. And pretty much all is well in this ball game. Springfield goes home. They play Northwest Arkansas. San Antonio on the road to Corpus Christi. And gotta say, it is good. Second homestand for the Missions is done. And we are now on the road to Corpus Christi. It's good. So 7-5. As this will wrap up the homestand of 2.
For the victorious Springfield Cardinals.
And so far, that will do it.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Missions, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this ball game will wrap up a 7-5 victory for Springfield. So let's go over your final tallies of today's ball game. Springfield, 7 runs on 15 hits, no errors, 7-15-0. For San Antonio, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 5-12-0. Ben DeLuzio, player of the game for the Cardinals, 2 for 4, home run and 2 bases. Win will go to Angel Rondon. Loss will go to Kyle Tyler for San Antonio. And the final out save goes to Connor Jones. Well, for all of us, hope everybody has a great and awesome week. We are back for our 3rd homestand of the 2022 season, beginning on May the 10th as we're taking on launch our 12-game homestand. So hope everybody has a great day and so far a nice week. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And also happy birthday to you, Jonathan. Everybody, before we go, let's sing happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jonathan. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Oh, thank you, Bob. Thank you. So, also, hope everybody remembers to vote for CJ Abrams or Olivier Basabe. Winner will be announced Tuesday night at 7:05 as Missions take the field to play the visiting Arkansas Travelers. So, final time, Springfield 7 and San Antonio 5. Have a good weekend. We'll see you a week from Tuesday in this one. Good night, everybody.